Aloha, beautiful souls, full moon blessings. Welcome to the super full blue moon in Pisces ritual and study video. My name is Adrienne. I am a life magician. I'm a new earth leader. I'm an astrologer, and these transmissions exist for you to learn about the stars, study with the moons, manifest with them, and it's really the new earth way. It's the new earth way of creating, where we're no longer in a linear timeline. We step into the quantum. And how do we do that? Connecting with the moon, connecting with the stars, connecting with our ancestors, connecting with our nervous system. So I am so deeply excited to share this full moon ritual and study. So what you can expect from this video is we study, and then I'm going to share some rituals and ways that you can really be in right relationship with these energies. Something that I see in the spiritual space that gets to die is people booty call the universe. People booty call spirit. People booty call God source energy. And they're like, hey, it's convenient and I want something, so I'm going to try and manifest. And it's like, no, that's fucking wrong. That's called extraction. That's called projecting fuckboy culture onto source. And I'm not okay with that. So something that I really believe in is showing leaders how to be in right relationship through devotion, through consistent ritual. And that's why I started these videos. So, full moon blessings. If you are feeling this full moon, if you feel the tension, if you feel like crying, if you're like, yo, what is up with me? I guarantee it has something to do with this moon. I literally floated in the ocean and cried this morning. And I was like, what's more full moon in Pisces than floating in the ocean and crying? I don't know. I don't know. So let's get into it. You can grab your journal, take notes. That's how it's going to land more powerfully for you. You can also listen and then, be more in the ritual part with the journal prompts. So the full moon in Pisces is going to be at its peak on August 30th at 3:35 p.m. Hawaii time. So this is, I believe, 9:35 p.m. Eastern, and it's going to actually be on August 31st in Europe and other parts of the world. So wherever you're located, do your own math with the time zones. And this full moon is happening at 7 degrees Pisces. So this is a very special moon. You know the saying, how they say once in a blue moon? This is it. This is once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon is when two moons happen back to back in the same sign. And so we had a full moon in Pisces about a month ago, and now we get another full moon in Pisces. And it's very rare. And what I really believe, and the way I code this, is Spirit wants us to look real close at this part of the collective. Spirit's like, yo, we get to have two illuminations in a row, so you get the full picture, so you can see. And so we can move forward powerfully on the destiny path of the collective, which in my opinion, and not just my opinion, my knowing, is a new earth. So we have it's a blue moon and it's a super moon. And what's a super moon? A super moon just means it's literally closer in proximity to the earth. That's why we feel it more. That's why it's just more potent. So it's a blue moon and it's a super moon. And full moons in general are times of tension. It's when the moon is literally opposite the sun. So the sun is in Virgo right now. The moon is in Pisces. And it's like any full moon ever is tension between the sun and the moon. And so the moon is shining a light. It's illuminating. It's release. It's letting go. It's completion. It's celebration. It's manifestation. So if you think about The seeds you planted at the new moon in Pisces 6 months ago, they're coming to some sort of completion, manifestation now. And, you know, a full moon in Pisces. Pisces is ruled by the 12th house. It rules the 12th house. It's ruled by the planet Neptune. It's the ocean of consciousness. It's immutable water. It's the depths of the sea. It's boundarylessness. It's art. It's the psychic realm. It's the thinning of the veil. It's sound healing, anything that gets into the subconscious mind. Okay. And unhealed Pisces is also boundarylessness. It's like no boundaries. Unhealed Pisces is escapism, is addiction. And I see this so many times in spiritual leaders. And I had this in my own path in this lifetime, is struggling with addiction, because Pisces literally rules entering other realms. And sometimes as a spiritual soul in a human body in this 3D plane, we want to escape. And so that can express unhealed as addiction, as escapism, as numbing. And it doesn't just have to be with drugs. You can numb out with drugs, alcohol, food, shopping, just not feeling your feelings. So this is a full moon in Pisces. It's shining a light on the energies of Pisces. Pisces is the dreamer. And so Pisces is like the last sign of the zodiac. It's like, okay, we did all our lessons. We went all the way around the clock. Here is the culmination. And to me, I really experience Pisces as the dreamer of a new earth. Pisces will dream the biggest dream. And so it's really allowing that to be released and unleashed. And so a full moon, we get to release anything standing in the way of our greatest vision. We get to release anything, any unhealed Pisces where we've been avoiding, any unhealed Pisces where we've been not having boundaries. Okay. And so this specific full moon in Pisces, remember, every moon has a special energetic signature. None is the same because there's other planets in the sky. There's other shit going on. And the biggest important aspect of this full moon is that it's conjunct Saturn. So what do I mean by that? Conjunct means right next to. And so I view it as like the planets are either like, high five, we're making magic, or they're like, yo, make a move. It's like, there's definitely harmonious or harsh aspects, but here's the thing. A diamond is a rock that did well under pressure. A tense aspect in the sky is like sexual tension. It's like, ooh, we about to make babies. We about to make babies with the universe. And I'm going to lean into this tension and let it be hot and let it carve me into who I get to be to birth this into life. Okay. So that's what we have today. And I really see this as a key moment in unlocking a new earth. It's a blue moon. It's a super full moon. It's in Pisces conjunct Saturn. Okay, so conjunct just means next to, means major influencing. Saturn is the stern teacher of the zodiac. Saturn is father time. Saturn is structure, discipline, the long game. Saturn's like, hey, kid, you got a dream? Sit down and do the work. Stop hesitating and do the damn thing. Stop expecting a result when you haven't been showing up daily. Like, I love this synergy of Pisces and Saturn, because Pisces is a big dreamer. It's like, oh, we got this huge dream. And Saturn is like, here, I'm willing to tell you the truth of what it will actually take to make that dream. Because here's what I see so much in the collective. I see a fuck ton of dreamers. I don't see a lot of leaders. Let me say that again. I see a lot of dreamers. I see very few leaders. Dreamers wish upon a star. Leaders study the stars and fucking make moves in the 3D realm to make that shit real. Okay? That's the difference. No more dreamers. We need leaders. And that's what this moon is saying to all of us. It's like a come to Jesus moment. Although I say come to Saturn moment. Like Saturn has the blueprint. Are you willing to receive the blueprint from Saturn of what's required of you? The structures, the divine masculine that's required of you. By the way, it's not going to happen overnight or in 1 year. We in this for the long game, okay? So that's what's going on. Usually a Pisces full moon is like, oh, it's so dreamy, and let's just like do a sound healing, and let's make art, and let's just flow and be boundarylessness. And Saturn's like, yo, put up boundaries. Yo, commit to the work. Yo, where's your discipline? Okay. And so I'm like turned on by this moon because it's the synergy of what we get to have. The divine feminine and the divine masculine ruling and creating a new earth together. And so here's how you can work with this. First of all, if you want to take this a step further, look at where 7 degrees Pisces is in your unique natal chart. So this is happening for everybody in the collective. And then for you specifically, Divine One, it's happening at a specific spot in your chart. So for me, this is happening in my 10th house of career. And it's actually conjunct my part of fortune, which is like my magical blessings in this lifetime. So I'm really being shown through what's being illuminated, what's manifesting, what's coming to fruition right now. Like my program with Julia, Homecoming, is coming to fruition. I'm receiving a lot from my guides that Lumeria and the divine feminine is a huge fucking part of my medicine that I meant to share, and it will ignite my blessings as well. So it's just really paying attention. Remember, astrology only changes our life when we fucking pay attention and implement what we receive, okay? So look in your unique natal chart for 7 degrees Pisces. That's going to be even deeper of what house this is happening for you. And if that's all new to you, I have a course called Intro to Reading Your Natal Chart. It's $55, and I'm going to put the link to this below this YouTube. So if you want to go deeper into this and study your own chart, get that course. It can be super helpful for you. And yeah. So rituals. Pisces is water, okay? And Pisces is the most emotional sign, in my opinion. So you probably feel, especially if you resonate with me in my work, you probably feel the emotions of the collective. There's a lot of collective trauma right now. There's just a lot of fucking energy in the collective. And I actually had plans to go to the DMV today, and my guides told me not to, just because it's not my opinion, it's data that there's higher crime, higher, volatility, higher just like unhealed emotional expressions around full moons. So I was literally planning out my day, and I was like, oh, I can go around 3:30. And then I looked, I was like, that's when the full moon's going to be exact. This is how you can use astrology to make your life better. I'm like, why would I do that? Why would I do that? That makes zero sense. I'm going to stay home, do a sound healing, heal myself, and go to the DMV a different day when this astrology isn't popping off. So some very important things to do with this moon: drink a ton of water, talk to your water, sing into your water, dance with your water, and then drink it with the intention that you're purifying yourself. Full moons are times to release, to let go, okay? To cry. Let yourself feel your feelings. You do not need to know what it means. Just let it purify your soul. I went to hot yoga last night because my body was like, you need a sweat. You got sweat, girl. And so I went and I sweat, and that was very aligned with the Pisces full moon energy. And so, yes, anything with water, anything with the subconscious. So a breathwork journey is super powerful right now. Subliminals, meditation, anything that makes you like lose track of time, like make a painting and all of that. So those are some really powerful ways that you can release. A main theme of this is emotional release and release of anything blocking your true dreams coming to fruition as a part of a new earth. And so here's some more, here are some journal prompts that you can use for the ritual part of this full moon. And rituals are very important because we don't booty call spirit. We make offerings and we come to her in ritual. And so reflection, if you do not reflect, don't expect to create what you want to create. Reflection is how we grow. It's how we love ourselves and one another. So here are some journal prompts for this super blue full moon in Pisces conjunct Saturn. So where are you avoiding responsibility and discipline in creating your grandest vision? Where have you been avoiding? Where are you not taking responsibility? Where are you just not doing what you know you're supposed to be doing? Saturn's here to check your ass, just like he's checking my ass. I will say that I'm receiving a lot of positive impact from Saturn because I've been honoring Saturn energies in my life for a long time. I show up to my daily habits, my rituals. I make moves in the 3D plane. And so I'm being rewarded at this full moon. A lot is coming through and I'm proud of that. And I also am reflecting on like, I'm nowhere near my goals or potential for where I'm going to be in this lifetime. And so just really reflecting, I have my own things that I get to up level. So that's the first one. And then here's a second one. It's more fun. What are you celebrating that you've built so far under this full moon? So some things to be celebrated, like an artistic project, a dream, something coming to fruition that you started 6 months ago in some way. And specifically, like you get to see where it's at and where you get to go to keep building it. And then the third journal prompt is what is being exposed, illuminated, and coming to fruition under this lunation that gets to be released, that gets to be seen fully. There's a lot of shit we're being shown. Just one example is the fires on Maui. There's a lot of shit we're being shown that we get to take responsibility for in making a dream world. Saturn rules responsibility. So these are some key reflections. This is the study and ritual video for this super blue full moon in Pisces. I'm sending you so many full moon blessings. Please subscribe if you love this video. I drop podcast videos, I drop moon videos here, and then I drop random trainings that will help you lead and up-level your life. If you want to go deeper into this, I'm going to put the link to my Intro to Reading Your Natal Chart course below. And I also have one space available to work with me one-on-one in 2023. So if that's you, take responsibility, make your move, and apply through the link in the comments, in the show note, not the show notes. Oh my God. In the description. And finally, please let me know, what are you noticing? What are you feeling? What are you experiencing in the comments below under this full moon lunation? I love astrology. I love the stars. May this bless you. May this ignite your path. May this be a portal of healing, expansion, joy, and true sacred responsibility as the spiritual creator you are. I love you so much. Full moon blessings. And I will see you so soon. Aloha.